following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Sorry, Dave.
If you only knew the power of the dark side, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
Are you? Are you your mother? Your mother?
I'll be back.
Yes, you was.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Don't talk like that. You won't be back.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
The needs of the many outweigh
the needs of the few.
for the one.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Master Yoda. Bring my kitty. Bring back my cat. Captain Richter's space. Yes, bring back my space cat. I miss her.
Prosper.
Get away from
Talk
her,
like
you
that around
bitch!
Language.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
Goodbye.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya.
Hello, everybody.
Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
I see dead people.
So what? You said that.
Why so serious?
I volunteer as tribute.
What I do is not up to you.
Chilling. We're home.
I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. Is the Force with you?
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
I am one with the Force. Welcome, everybody, to the All for Sci-Fi weekly webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and next to me is, of course,
Captain Rickster, Trickster, or just don't call me late for anything for food.
That's absolutely correct, because he never misses a meal,
That's true.
and he's known as the garbage disposal
That's right.
whenever we need him. I turned my mic down, everybody, and I turned Captain Rickster's mic up. Are we closer on level on mics today? Let us know in the comments below. You're going to Captain Rickster?
Oh, okay. I thought we just well, yeah. Oh, well.
Well, we got a great show today, guys. We're going to talk about House of Dragon, the Red Dragon, and the Gold. We're going to talk about the Acolyte, which
Ooh.
Chapter 7, Choice. And, of course, The Boys, which is, of course, no children should see, but The Boys, episode 4.
7.
No, it's episode 4, I believe, The Insider. So, okay. So how was your week, Captain Rickster?
Oh,
Let everybody know.
It was hot. Finally starting to cool down now, but it was a busy week. I had a lot of fun, enjoyed it. What can I say? It's just like, wow.
I think we've had a great year for sci-fi, right?
Yes, we have.
I'm trying to get this thing going up, but we have a lot more sci-fi coming, of course.
Yes, we do.
What's coming up later in the year is, I don't know why this doesn't want to scroll up and down, but whatever. Whenever you need something, it doesn't work.
That's definitely true. We do have Deadpool and Wolverine coming out at the end of the month.
Yes, we do. Deadpool and Wolverine.
End of the month.
Yep. And let's see what else we have. We have, of course, that already came out. Deadpool and Wolverine comes out July 26th.
Uh-huh.
We have Borderlands, which comes out August 9th.
Oh, that sounds good.
We have Alien Romulus, a new Alien, come out on August 6th.
Mm-hmm.
We have Slingshot. Slingshot's coming out August 23rd. Transformers 1, another Transformers movie, coming out September 20th. The Wild Robot, which is a cartoon, coming out September 27th. And, of course, Captain Rickster, he might like this, because Sometimes he stings like venom, but we have Venom: The Last Dance coming out October 25th. Another sci-fi movie called Craven the Hunter coming out December 13th. And The Electric State. It hasn't been announced when it's coming out, but it's based on reassembling the Avengers Endgame or something like that. So.
Oh yeah.
So what movie are you excited to see, which is coming out soon? I already see Mike's very happy to talk about Alien Romulus.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I still got Mike's asking a question.
Mhm.
Oh, the audio's better.
Good.
Because I lowered my volume, raised his volume like a sound engineer would, and then I upped all the volume.
That's right.
So, great. Fantastic. At least his audio is better. Because I speak too loud. I project too much. And also on Wednesday, we're very excited because what are we doing on Wednesday?
Oh, we're gonna go meet Mike at Disneyland.
Yes, it's been a while.
Yes, it has
We
been.
got to get back to Disneyland. So I know Mike's also excited about the Star Wars Celebration Group.
Yep.
The virtual Cantina family vacation. I'm sure he's
yes.
excited about that. But we're all excited about Disneyland as well. And of course, we have later in the year on TV show wise, we have Twisters coming out, right?
Twisters coming out.
That's another movie
next week.
And on TV wise, we're supposed to get the Skeleton Crew sometime this year and Andor.
Right.
But they haven't announced it. So what's going on with that?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump right into the reviews. What do you want to review first?
Let's do The Boys.
The Boys. Of course. Everybody don't let your children watch The Boys.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. This week's episode of The Boys is called Insider. And let's give the official All for Sci-Fi rating. At All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend you watch it, stream it, go to the movies, whatever it is. In this case, The Boys is streaming on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
All right. The official All for Sci-Fi rating of this week's episode is 4.65 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm gonna give it the same.
It's a good show. I mean,
yes, it is.
It's I'm enjoying it. What was your favorite scene in this week's episode?
My favorite scene. I have to think first. Probably when I guess he's Aquaman. I don't know what his name is, but
the one that
when he got beat up by what's her name?
Starlight.
Yeah, that was cool.
the guy that speaks to fishes and his lover is
was his lover. She's dead now.
Well, right, he killed her. Too bad.
Yep.
And then the deep. Thank you.
Deep. Okay, thank you.
Deep, but he's not Aquaman. They have different names for all the heroes. Like
right.
Homelander is their Superman. So, and yeah, that was pretty interesting when they were fighting each other.
Yes, it was.
And now the fast guy, forgot his name. He's been exposed.
Yep.
So now he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's gone now.
So and they ended up killing Webslinger for no reason. Because that firecracker girl, whatever her name is, thought he was the leak, and he wasn't.
Oh, A-Train.
A-Train, yes. A-Train, yeah. We should write a song for A-Train. Who knows? Maybe we will.
Yeah, never know.
Yeah. R.I.P. Webslinger. I thought it was R.I.P. Sister Sage. Remember they shot her in the head?
Yep, I remember.
But apparently she's okay.
Yep, but she's now been fired.
Yes. At the end of this week's episode, she got fired. And he doesn't want to have anything to do with her.
That's right.
You know, she's so smart, she didn't inform the boss.
Nope.
My favorite part of this week's episode was her brain keeps growing back, Mike says. My favorite part of this week's episode was when Homelander's son stopped everything and spoke from the heart.
Oh, yeah.
About missing his mother. And I like that because he also loves his stepfather too. So, I mean, it's a great show. It's well written. Of course, effects are great. The music's good. It's just a great show. Again, it's an adult show. It's definitely R-rated, so don't let your
yes.
children watch The Boys.
At least this has a storyline to it and music.
Okay. What next, Captain Rickster?
Oh, let's do the Acolyte.
Acolyte. I like this week's episode of the Acolyte. It's episode 7,
Yep.
Choice. My problem is episode 7, in my opinion, should have been episode 3.
That's everybody's opinion.
Because, I mean, it's just, they could have shot, I'm sure they did. They shot them both at the same time. So they really took something that cost $44 million for 2 episodes and turned it in and only spent $22 million. All they had to do was change the camera angles a little bit as they were shooting the episode 3. This episode made a lot more sense. I actually enjoyed it. I liked how Master Soul was spying on them. I like seeing all the stuff. It's just a much better episode.
Yep.
It's not the best episode, but the show would have been a lot better if they didn't have episode 3 and episode 4 is
Yeah.
But I like some of and the final episode's coming next week, so I'm going to reserve judgment until I see the final episode.
Yep.
I forgot what they called it, a Virgence or something like that in the Force, and how they alluded to that the witches not only created Osha and May, but they also created that planet.
Yes.
So let's give the official rating for episode 7, Choice. It gets 4.5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I give it the same.
Yeah, it was a decent episode. It was much better than, I mean, I just don't like episode 3 and 4. And my biggest problem with the entire series is the music. And they blew it again. They had some pop song at the end of the show.
That's
which
right.
took everybody out of the show rather than having that symphonic music.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is the music on all these. It was a little bit better in spots on this episode, so I'll give that better credit. But you still don't hear any major themes. You don't hear like the John Williams themes, the Ludwig themes. Everybody, Kevin Kiner, who wrote Ahsoka. You're not hearing those wonderful Star Wars music where we'll hum it later.
Right.
You don't have any of that here on the Acolyte. So I don't recommend he come back. In fact, probably in the next few weeks, I'm going to rewrite my own version and I'm going to release it and call it the Acolyte theme to show him how to write a theme.
Yeah, really.
With the actual melody. That's my only problem, really. Overall, it's getting better. We'll see what happens. Did you have a favorite part in the Acolyte? Choice?
Yeah, I like it when the Wookiee was actually doing his lightsaber work. That was pretty cool.
Yes, we finally get to see the Wookiee be a badass, even though one of the witches took over his mind.
Yeah.
It was still pretty cool to see him like almost wipe out. Well, I didn't want to see him wipe him out, but it was pretty cool to see him actually move and use the Force and knock him. I thought he was going to rip their arms off because you never should. And also, Master Indara said to the Padawan, that was my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite line and favorite thing was not when he was fighting, but when Master Indara said, "You shouldn't insult a Wookiee's cooking."
Yeah, that's right.
Now, if she would have said they've been known to rip arms out, that would have been even better.
And cook them.
Right. Oh, Mike says his favorite part is, let me put it up there. His favorite part was the battle on Brendok. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it showed. I mean, episode 3 didn't have any of that on it. So
No.
It was just a big waste of an episode. They should have had this be the episode.
Yep.
But there you go. We'll see what happens with the rest of it. Anything else that you want to say about the Acolyte?
Yeah, I just don't like the storyline.
I like it.
It doesn't make any sense. It's bouncing all over the world.
I kind of like the Virgins thing on this last episode. I like how the witch was able to control Kalnaka's mind. This episode had more of a rich tapestry and a little bit better of a storyline explaining and putting things together overall. I still think my favorite episode is episode 5. when the stranger Kamar was fighting all the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I really liked episode 1 and 2. I like the fight choreography. So we'll see where it goes. You got one more episode. How many people think that in this last episode we're gonna actually see Darth Plagueis? How many people think that's gonna happen? Are they gonna surprise us? And we find out that the stranger has a master? We'll see.
Yeah.
Or is Master Soul gonna turn to the dark side?
We will see.
Right. Okay. Let's move on. House of Dragon.
Oh,
the
yes.
red dragon and the gold. Wow, guys. This show is just
Awesome.
this is how you do a show and you spend $200 million on all the episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I never thought I would see dragons fight like this in the air. And let's give the official rating. This week's episode of House of Dragon, episode, I think it's what episode?
4.
4. It gets an all for sci-fi rating of 5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Extra?
I'm gonna give it the same because you very rarely see a dragon fight in the air.
You didn't say 5++ though.
Oh, okay. 5 plus 5.
I was just oh, it's like freaking out when they were fighting.
Oh yes.
And then that brother killed the king.
Yeah.
Killed his brother, the king, and got away with it.
Oh yeah. 'Cause no one's gonna say anything.
Wow, what I'm just telling you, you really see it on screen. Music's great.
Mm-hmm.
The dragons fighting are great.
Yep.
Storyline's great. All the costumes, the medieval stuff is great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you have a favorite, or did you already say it?
No, we said when
What'd you say?
when the two dragons were flying and battling each other. Actually,
I didn't think you said
then,
that.
and then when I liked it also when the third one joined in.
Yes, and the king's brother, the one with the eye patch,
Mm-hmm.
he had the dragon.
Oh, that's a red dragon.
Yeah, he had the big guy, and I thought that for a minute, I thought that she was clever, and I thought she was going to win, but she didn't.
Mm-mm.
So we have 2 people that died, and
Yep.
the king himself, I think he's dead though.
Yeah,
right?
he's dead.
Yeah, and of course the lady who's been by Rhaenyra's side. It's quite a battle what's going on with the Targaryen family.
Oh yes.
And just like the lady who died on the Gold Dragon said, when there's a fight, the bloodiest, especially when if they fight with dragons, it could
It gets really
be
bloody.
really bloody for sure.
Yeah, gold dragons are actually smaller than the red dragon.
Did you give your rating?
Yeah.
Oh, you said 5, and I said you didn't say 5+.
Plus, right.
Where's my mind today?
That's a question. Yeah, it's probably in the air conditioner somewhere.
Yeah. It's been really hot in Los
Oh,
Angeles. It's way too hot. We had a little heat spell. Although it's guess what? Next week for Disneyland, Mike, it's finally going to be on some of the cooler days. Which
Yes.
will be great.
Thank God on that part.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
That's it, Captain Rickster.
That's it. What can I say?
Yeah, he didn't hear you say it,
Who?
Dante.
Oh.
He was waiting for your. That's why I asked you.
Dante,
He said,
come on. I said
"Can't
it.
wait for Rickster's rating." And then he said, "Oh, I didn't hear it." He was real quick.
No, because I said 5, and then you came back with like you didn't say 5+++.
I remember that, but the reason why it threw me off is because Dante said he was looking for it. All right, buddy. It's been a great week. We have a lot of shows coming out. We have more ratings to give. Thinking out really soon on. Oh, we didn't mention this. Apple Plus.
Oh yeah, Apple Plus. Yeah.
Time Bandits is coming out on the 24th.
Yes.
And it looks pretty interesting. I watched the trailer, so I can't wait to see if Apple Plus does a great job on producing this show. It has that girl from Friends, Lisa Kudrow.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks pretty interesting. So we're going to be reviewing that. We're also going to, of course, review the final episode of The Acolyte.
Yep.
The, of course, House of Dragon and The Boys. I don't know how many episodes The Boys is this year. So, but hey, that's it. As we say at All for Sci-Fi, Go out and do one act of kindness this week because it makes the world a better place. And we believe if other people witness people being nice to each other, maybe it encouraged them to be nice as well. Remember, the Force is with us always. Live long and prosper to all my Trekkie friends.
All right. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's coming up. Mike, we'll see you on Wednesday. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, and breakfast this time.
Yes, breakfast this time. So we'll meet you for breakfast at Denny's as usual. Good place to eat.
Because he never misses a meal.
That is correct. Anyway, we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to come back next week. We'll tell you about Disneyland. We'll tell you about the new movies that are coming. Oh, well, no movies this time. Be next week. We'll talk about the new movies that's coming out. So,
all right.
Just have fun.
Stay safe, everybody. God bless.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.